Good afternoon, good morning, good day. So, I attended the Tony Robbins online 4-day seminar this past week. It was pretty amazing. It's my second time this year, actually, ever listening to anything that he's ever said. I find him quite fascinating, and I believe in a lot of the stuff that he speaks about. Anyway, I wanted to share one thing that he said that really hit home for me, that I never really heard somebody say like this. At least I don't remember hearing it like in this way. Was that a lot of us are so scared to be ourselves, to, speak in front of people, or to go ahead and do something we've never done because we're afraid of how other people will view us, or how they'll look at us, their judgments. And we're so focused on the thoughts and opinions of others, so because we're afraid that we'll get rejected or people won't like us, right? Instead of focusing on being ourselves and sharing something with somebody or people that could help people. Like, say you have a skill, or something that you could help people with. You have the knowledge, you have the experience, and you could really make a difference in people's lives. And instead of focusing on that, we focus on ourselves and how we might look stupid or we might get rejected, which is not necessarily your fault or my fault or anybody's fault. Probably part of our conditioning, right, is to think about how people are viewing us and what they think about us. And so that keeps us, these are my thoughts, separated from one another. And it keeps us from really making a difference in somebody's life. So this really hit home for me because I have often felt that for many years. And obviously this behavior was a pattern behavior for me for a long time because I never really questioned it. And I always get anxiety, not always, but, even starting to create videos like this or speaking in front of people, I'd always get like this tight feeling in my chest. And, and it would come from that, I guess, feeling that other people are going to judge me. And it just became like this conditioned response in my body over time, that now it just like happens even though I don't want it to happen. So, that's a whole other story, how to like change that. But my point is that when I heard Tony Robbins say that, it really shifted something inside of me, and made me realize that my goal has always been to want to help others through the experiences I've had in my life. I've wanted to share my knowledge, and that has been my goal and my passion. But somewhere along the line, I started to believe that I wasn't good enough and people are going to judge me. And every time I tried to speak in front of people, I would get this feeling inside my chest, and I would automatically go inside. That's what he said. Tony Robbins said is like, we go inside of ourselves, not so much that we're being selfish, but we go inside of ourselves and think badly of ourselves instead of focusing on what we're able to give to other people. And so I thought this would be helpful for anybody that can relate, and maybe this can be this can shift something inside of you if you're that type that gets anxious and worried about what other people are thinking. Start to think about what it is that you have to offer to people. What is your gift? What is your experience? Who are you? What is your soul? You know, and there's, and another thing he said was, no matter what you think, there's always at least one person, if not way more for sure, people out there that need to hear your story, that need to hear your experiences and your knowledge that you've gained through them. And yeah, so there's somebody out there that needs to hear your story, and to focus your attention on back to, what is it that that person needs? What can I offer to this situation right now? Focus on helping rather than focusing on, sorry, there's a car coming up. Rather than focusing on yourself and how people are going to view you, right? Like in that moment, I just did that. A car coming up, they're going to see me talking to my phone. Anyway, so I'm working through it because I know that I have something to offer. And that's why I started this Instagram page. I started my business, Evolving Consciousness, life coaching, helping people to step back into their power and express their true self, and really to really transform their life through empowering who they really are and expressing that. So yeah, anyways, I hope that helped or resonated with somebody, and I hope you have a great day.